What is up, you guys? Today I'm coming to you to tell you about a new investment that I just made that's relatively small, only $5,000, but I'm thinking of actually making this into a big position. So for somebody like me, I'm not one of those long-term building a dividend portfolio investors or somebody who buys a company to hold it for the next 10, 20, 30 years. I like to think of myself as an active, longer-term investor. I like to make more speculative companies that have much higher risk and return, but that most of the time can actually turn into a home run. And one of them today is going to be Smile Direct Club. Now, I do have a small $5,000 position that I told you I had earlier, but I'm really considering about putting a lot more money into this company. So in this video, we're going to go over Smile Direct Club, what their business is, why I see it as an attractive valuation, where the company can go from here and overall expand, and really if this is a good deal and could this potentially be a good investment for you. But before we do that, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. It really helps this channel grow and it helps these videos get out there. So Smile Direct Club IPO'd back in Q3 of 2019, so it's really not that old of a company on the public market. And since its IPO, this company has been on a downward slump, and we see this with a lot of companies. Sometimes someone will IPO like a BYND, a DKNG, or a Nikola Motors, and it will go up and up and up and up, and really a lot of hype and speculation is behind a new stock that's on the market. Or sometimes we'll see a stock like Uber or a Smile Direct Club where as soon as they IPO, it just goes on a free fall. This stock IPO'd at $21 a share and fell all the way down 2 months ago to $3. Yep, $3. I can't believe I didn't see it when it was at $3 because I really would have scooped this up in an instant. But even at $8, I think that this is a really good investment and could be like printing money in a couple of years from now. For those of you who do not know, Smile Direct Club is an online oral care and teeth straightening company that's focused around their main product. It's sort of like Invisalign, but essentially they're just braces that you wear that are completely clear for 6 months, and they have some pretty dramatic results. Many people nowadays are concerned about their teeth like they should be, and this could be a huge market going into the future. Traditional braces are not only very expensive, do you have to go to an orthodontist, but they also look a little crazy. Not a lot of people who are younger and in high school want to look like the brace face, and also people who are older like my age who are 30, 40, they don't really want to wear braces as old as they are, but they still want to get their teeth fixed. Now, another competitor of Smile Direct Club is Invisalign, which you guys have probably seen around for a pretty long time now. The only problem with Invisalign is it is very, very, very expensive. You still have to go to a dentist, and you have to wear them, I believe, for almost 2 years, as where Smile Direct Club is only 6 months. And here's the thing, this company is a serious disruptor. The same way that Uber disrupted the cab and delivery service industry is kind of the same way that I see Smile Direct Club disrupting the oral care and teeth straightening and potentially whitening industry. In only the first 5 years of the company even being started, they have generated over $1 billion in sales. Now, one of the things that I was thinking when I first went to their website is that this has to be expensive. There's no way that this is cheap. They're priced right now between $2,000 to $8,000 per kit, depending on how bad your teeth currently are, and really the amount of help that you need. But after further research, I realized that braces are 3 to 4 times that amount of money, and Invisalign is almost double what Smile Direct Club charges. So actually, even though it's kind of expensive to somebody when they first look at it, really, when you put it up against other competitors within the market, it's at a deep discount. As well, not only is it cheaper, but it's much, much easier. You don't have to go see a doctor. All you do is order their starter kit, bite into a mold, send back your mold. They create different plates and send them to you each month. I've watched a lot of reviews, and it seems that not one person has really had a problem when it comes to the actual results of Smile Direct Club. Some of the biggest things that I've seen, though, is that their customer service kind of sucks. They really only talk through email, and sometimes people got shipped with the wrong thing. So essentially, you get shipped your first 3 months at one time. Maybe instead of getting 1, 2, and 3, you'd get 1, 2, and 6, which is definitely a problem, and there are some things that they have to work through when it comes to manufacturing side, which we'll talk about a little bit more in this video. But as far as the actual results, they're pretty impressive. I'll put some right here for you guys to see, and I highly suggest that if you're going to actually invest in this company with me, that you go and do a little more research as to the actual results and customer experience. Now, moving back to the whole price aspect, which is kind of cool, is you could actually pay $1,800 up front, or you can do their Smile Pay program, which essentially you spend X amount of money per month for 2 years. And now the cool thing is there's no interest. So say you wanted to put it on a credit card and get some points, you could do that, but it's actually more incentivized, in my opinion, to do the Smile Pay, because even though you'd be getting those points on your credit card, you're still gonna have to pay that interest if you don't have the money to pay it up front. So for somebody who really wants to get their teeth fixed, but they might not have all of the money right this second, it's not a bad deal. And one of the craziest things as far as the product is that you get the results that I showed you earlier in only 6 months. Invisalign is something around 21 or 22 months, and obviously braces takes a lot longer. That means that during the beginning of this Rona situation back in January, you could have ordered Smile Direct Club and had amazing teeth right now. And since we live in a world where we want instant gratification, the fact that you could cut down your teeth straightening system from almost 2 years to half a year is pretty incredible. Something that I've been thinking about to myself as an investor is how wide is the economic moat? How far could they eventually bring this business? And now, one good thing is that everybody has teeth. Every person in the world, every American, most of them, we have teeth. And so that means that potentially you have up to 7.5 billion clients. Now, obviously not 7.5 billion people are gonna order Smile Direct Club, but that's still a plus. But one of the main problems that I see with this business model is once you're done, right? Once you order the 6 months, once your teeth are straight and fixed, you're kind of done. You don't ever go back to the company, and there's no way to upcharge people. There's no way to get reoccurring customers. And that's kind of a problem. For me, when I invest in a company, I like to invest in a brand or, a consumer product where somebody's going to continue to use that product over the course of their life. And obviously with teeth straightening kits, once they're straight, you don't really do anything else. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. Now, something else to think about is that after you get your teeth straightened, you usually have to wear a retainer at night for mostly the rest of your life, because your teeth have muscle memory, just like working out and just like your normal muscles. And if you don't keep up with the straightening, then they could go back to how they were, which means later in life, maybe you'd have to redo the process all over again. Or if Smile Direct Club would come out with a retainer or a different guard to wear in the middle of the night to keep your teeth straight and to keep your teeth looking great, that's a huge upsell and a huge way to keep their clients with the company. Because also, if you're gonna spend $2,000 to $8,000 to get your teeth fixed, you're gonna wanna take care of them, and you're gonna wanna make sure that you don't grind your teeth at night, that they don't go back to the way they were without wearing a retainer. So there are ways that Smile Direct Club is trying to get other products out and get them to the consumer so they can stay a client for their life. Another problem with this company, though, is they need to get their manufacturing in check. And now with the whole Rona situation, everybody's manufacturing has really been messed up and supply chains have taken a hit. But like I said, one of the biggest problems I've seen from a consumer standpoint is that people just aren't getting the right months, and that's obviously a huge problem. Another thing financially is that this company is growing in revenue at an increasingly high rate, which is great, but as well, their net losses are actually growing almost at the same pace. And I think that this also has to go back to the fact that they need to get their manufacturing better. They need to get their profit margins obviously to a point where they can break even, and eventually a point where they're making a ton of money off of one product, which we're not really seeing that right now. The balance sheet, however, is actually not that bad. And as of 2019, they actually had almost double the amount of assets to liabilities, which is something that I look for in a company. Now, the thing that really attracts me to this company as a good investment is the valuation is insane, right? I would assume that right now Smile Direct Club should be priced around $11 to $12 even without Rona. But the fact that we're still here only at $8 is very attractive and makes me want to start a position. Now, my actual plan with this, if it were to rip 30, 40, 50%, 100% up to $14, I would sell out of my original position and probably let the profits ride for the next couple of years, because I do really like this company. But if I could get short-term gigantic gains out of this, I will totally take a little bit of risk off of the table. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think that this is a stupid decision by me? Do you think that this is something that you're probably going to look into? How many shares do you plan on buying? I want to hear from you guys. Hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe to this video. I can't get over the fact that it really helps this channel grow. And once again, guys, thank you, and I'll see you next time.